What's you guys, how are you all doing? Just a quick update. A lot of you probably know where I am at the moment. Situation with the van, that is. At the moment I'm halfway between Birmingham and Norwich, heading east. I'm on the Cambridge services. Just stopped for a quick brew, quick coffee and a bit of Kentucky fried chicken. Went down very nicely as well, sat in the back of the van. Lovely jubbly. I should have bought some bacon and done my own coffee, I know guys, but it's all been a bit up in the air, hasn't it, the last 3 weeks. As you know, I've got the van back at last. Took nearly 3 weeks to get that engine sorted, the engine swap. It wasn't a recon engine, it's just a swap out from another engine, a used engine. I think it's got about 50k mileage on it, on the swap out, which is not too bad, which is lovely. The chap, brilliant garage, absolutely brilliant. I'll put some clips up here of the name of the garage and John, I think his name, I'm not sure whether his name was Barrett, but the name of the garage was Barrett. It's in Aston, in Birmingham. Doesn't usually do this type of big job on these big vehicles because he's worried about the size and everything, getting it into his unit. But he took it in out of the blue, you know, ad hoc, as an emergency. You know, when I broke down 3 weeks ago, he took it straight in, and you know, I told him my story. He saw my van and everything, and he said he loved it. Why was it called Christine? So he knew my history, and he said, Steve, I'll do all I can for you to get it sorted. But he did have some major issues with the engine that he got. Apparently this engine, it's a 1 in 100 of the Talbot 2.5 turbo diesel. I think it's the C25 L200, something like that, and they're quite rare, so he said he was lucky to get one in the first place. Anyway, he got one while I was away, when I was away on a holiday, with all this stress on my mind, even though I was on holiday with my grandchildren and my daughter. I've seen my brother, my mum, my other daughter as well, which is lovely, but it's always been niggling in the back of my mind, is my van ever going to get sorted? And all with all the hassle of the money. As you know, I've got to cancel my retirement for 3 months to pay for all this. As I said before in the last video, guys, when it blew up, 2.5 grand. Got to find that from somewhere. I borrowed it, so you know, I'll have to work instead of retiring. I'm gonna have to postpone it before I go on to van life for full time, give up my house, and carry on working for about 3 months till I get, because I want to be debt free once I get on the road. So. Anyway, I say John took this in. It's not his usual format to do this type of vehicle. He took it in, and he had some major issues with the timing on it, because apparently when this engine came, the swap out engine, all the timing was to cock on it, and usually on the flywheel with the timing belt there's 2 little marks where you line up all the timing. There wasn't no marks on this one, so those here in the garage trays know the issues that encounters. So he had to asked about with it 3 or 4 times. I tried it. In the end, you got a gauge. I think there's a set gauge you can get at all to synchronise everything. It's all to do with the timing and everything, isn't it? Anyway, he done it. He sorted it, and it took just under 3 weeks in total, with him working on half plus all his other jobs as well. So a big shout out to Barrett. Really, I mean, he took me in out the blue. He said he'll sort me from day one, even though it was a major headache to him. He done it. He sorted it. And it's something he's never done before, a Talbot, like a big van like this, big vehicle. It's all domestic cars that he usually does. So well done, John. Really, and the staff was so friendly, really so friendly. Okay, it's cost an arm and a leg, but the staff, really nice people. So I highly recommend Barrett. So I'll put their link, or their name, their logo, a picture of the front of the garage. I'll show a picture of the engine as well when it came out. You can see there. It's a 8-cylinder, and one of the piston heads cams had snapped, gone inside the engine and totally wrecked it. Apparently it's cracked the sump and all sorts, so it was a write-off, and even he said he'd never seen that before. So it's a rare occasion that happens, especially in the C25 engines, the Talbots 2.5 diesel. Very rare that they go like that and completely combust inside as such. So I was really unlucky with that. I really was so unlucky, like everything in my fecking life lately. She said, once you get kicked, they keep coming back, and you keep getting another kicking, don't you? But we'll rise again. But she is risen. The Phoenix has risen again. As you can see, I'm sat in her now. I've done about 80 mile from Brum so far. I've got about another 80 mile back to Norwich on the east coast. Got 1 or 2 jobs to do to the van still with my refit, so we'll get on with that when I get back home. Get back to work, start earning some pennies to pay this off. And hopefully in 3 months' time, 4 months' time, we'll get this van life on the road sorted. And the keys into my house and away I'll go. Which is lovely, but it really has been stressful time. You don't know how stressful it's been, guys. Okay, said before, it's only a vehicle, but you know, it's your life. When it's your home like this. You know, even though I've only had it 2 months now. You know, I love it. You get an affinity with them. You really do. As you know, I call it Christine as well. And we're going to do this. We're going to do it. So we've done 80 miles and it's run like a dreamy 80 miles. It cruises at 60. I can do more, but I'll never do more than 60 in this. I'll always stick it below 60. Bibbing sound somewhere. Don't know where that's coming from. I'll never go above 60. Treat the engine with care, respect. You know, I could get probably 70, 75 out of it, but I'll never go up there. I'll always stay 60 or below. So he's come across there, these 80 miles, like a dream. Really like a dream, lovely. And got another 80 miles to go, so once I've done that 160, I'll be a lot more confident, because another engine don't get, it'll never blow up again. May have some other issues with it. That's why you need a bit of funds behind you when you start this van life. I want some funds behind me as well, so I've got to work for that as well. Just to have a backup, you know, a few £100 in the bank, just in case anything happens again. It'll never be as drastic as this. The engine will never go again. That's just a one-off. I was really, really unlucky with that. So great. Anyway, thanks for all your support, guys. You've been buying me drinks and everything while I've been abroad. It's been lovely. And I think there's a couple in America trying to do some sort of fun me thing, but I'm not sure whether how far they'll go with that. But the support from you guys and the well wishes and the comments and the thanks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all over the shop. It's what makes it all worthwhile. It really does. Taking you guys with me, really. It's my dream, you know, to take all the community with me when I do these adventures all across the UK, all across the Kingdom of England, abroad as well, eventually. But anyway, let's crack on with this journey. Let's get this baby home, see if she makes it home. But I think we'll be fine now. As I was running a dream. That is such a load off my mind. You don't know, guys, it's such a load off my mind. Okay, I've got another 80 miles to do. It really is a load off my mind. She's running smooth. She's looking sweet. She looks sweet. So many people stop. I'm in the car park here, the service station at Cambridge. So many people have come up and said what a lovely van. It's a bit unusual. That's what I wanted. Something out of the norm. Something unusual. And my vision has come out in what I've done on this, especially on the outside. Inside as well. Still a bit more to do though. We've got a few more weeks work on it. Right, I'm going to crack on. Finish my coffee. Get back to Norwich. Get back to my flats. See what deliveries I've had or any issues. Get back to work. Start earning a few pennies again. To pay off all this debt. So later, guys. Again, thanks. Every single one of you for your comments, your thanks, your likes, your little donations for drinks as well. It's awesome, really is awesome, guys. I'm embarrassed, I really am embarrassed. Till later, all the best from Country Vanlife TV. Ta-ra.